Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Oh no.
Wow, romantic.
My girlfriend's not going to be very happy.
Oh mi amore, je vais t'emmener vers un pays plus coloré.
I'm actually quite nervous and I don't do these kind of things.
Thank you.
Oh, probably watching my father race. He was racing in slaloms and it's probably one of the best ones I have.
First win in karts, because of my brother I always started and he was much quicker than me, so my first win I felt important. So
Probably spending a lot of time with my dad when he was racing Formula Ford. I think I was 4 or 5, and he put me on his lap and he drove me around a lap in the car and he let me steer and things like that.
First time in a go-kart, 9th birthday party. As soon as I went, I just wanted to go back and back every day.
So winning the British Championship when I was 10.
Go-karting like every day with my family.
My first win in the Citroen Saxo at Brands Hatch in 2016. I love the pubs, I like the culture. I love especially where I'm from, you walk down the street and everyone goes, morning.
Sicily probably can be both the beach or the food itself.
Mountains, beach. I like the beach and the sun.
All the raw seafood and then just a main plate, you know, some pasta with seafood in it.
I love fish and chips, I like steak pies, I like the football.
Japanese food is the best in the world, I think.
The people, their kindness and how they just very familiar, like basically Paraguay is like a big family.
I like going out to the country and taking my dog for a walk. I like walking around in the snow.
The pretzels and the sausage.
I like British mothers. My mum's great.
When I saw the movie Le Mans from Steve McQueen, I watched it maybe 500 times.
Would have been 2009 when Jenson Button won the World Championship. Because I always watched F1, you know, on the couch with my dad growing up. And yeah, huge Jenson Button fan, just being an English driver.
At some point, it went from my mum waking me up to see like Japan, Australia, to me waking up and waking my mum up to say, hey, gotta watch the race.
Before karting, I tried so many sports like basketball, football, swimming, but really bad at everything. So with my dad, which was a GT3 driver in the Italian Championship, since the first lap, I absolutely fell in love with that.
watching, I think it was Lewis Hamilton, you know, fighting with Alonso, all these drivers at this time. Yeah, just watching in front of the TV, and I was like, for sure, I want to do that one day.
My grandpa was doing karting, and he had a race, so he went, and I asked, like, I think the whole day, if I could jump on it. And they were like, okay, let's give him a lap, and that was it.
Well, you get to drive cool cars, you know, really fast.
The speed, yeah.
You get to drive fast.
It's of driving these fast cars. I mean, to feel this G-forces and have this experience that no other people can have. Getting to go to all these different places all over the world at such a young age is different.
I mean, it's a bit basic, but just getting to drive these cars.
Love the ability to get my competitive edge out. I think if I didn't do racing, I'd be racing my dad down to the shops.
I think, you know, probably the feeling of winning is an all-time high. You know, when you know you've done a good job and all the hard work is paid off and you get that win, I think there's no feeling quite like that.
Oh, my mother's cooking.
I love eating food.
Bananas.
Cottage pie.
Video game.
Let's say headphones. I like to listen to music a lot.
I can juggle and unicycle at the same time.
Juggling. I still need to practice 4 balls, but 3 I can do many tricks. Woo! If racing doesn't work, I can do that for sure.
Completing the Rubik's Cube.
Like, I can do the Rubik's Cube.
Go.
I messed up completely.
I finished! Yes!
Everything I do is spontaneous. That's the answer.
One day I decided to learn how to juggle.
Skydiving when I was like 6 years old.
I visited my girlfriend when she graduated and she wasn't aware of it, and I actually came with a Ferrari.
They overtake in the last corner in Monza.
Will he send it? Yes, he does! Leo Fornaroli with a big move! Down at Parabolica, and he's done it!
it was pure instinct.
I would swap lives with someone super rich.
Charles Leclerc, maybe. In a race day, in a Ferrari, in a Formula One, it's nice.
I think a motorbike rider, because I like the bikes, but I'm super scared of getting hurt, and I would never ride one.
I'd probably say like a retired James Hunt or something. I feel like that would be quite fun.
Max and Lewis. Multiple Formula One world champion with so many fans and such a good Formula One team like Red Bull and Mercedes. And Ferrari, sorry. And Ferrari.
A dog.
I don't know.
One of them is Monaco, and the other one is Melbourne. I just like the flow of the track, you know.
Silverstone, because it's super fast.
This is impossible for me to answer, but Spa I really enjoy. A nice combination of corners where you just feel like you're in the flow. High-speed corners, which I love. And for the races, it's just perfect as well. You can overtake, you have enough opportunities.
If I have to pick one, it's Jeddah, because when you are driving there, especially the qualifying is so high speed and it's like undescribable feeling. It's very nice.
Spa or Silverstone?
I thought it was kind of as close as I get to a home Grand Prix, obviously. So
I've always felt like in the wet you have more chances, so I feel like racing in the wet is quite fun.
Because if it's like Monaco, of course, I would prefer the drive.
Well, the ones I'm most looking forward to are Jeddah and Baku. I haven't driven either yet, but both street circuits, which I've only driven Monaco and Macau in the past, and I've loved both of those.
Spa is, very high-speed layout, and also the Spa, for me, is very similar to Suzuka, the Japanese track.
And I think nothing gives me a buzz right now like driving around Silverstone in front of the BRDC. Teleportation, 100%. I go back to my bed. You say I go to bed.
I would like to be Spider-Man, flying all over the place.
Probably, I don't know, flying or be invisible.
Read into another person's minds.
I'd say teleportation. I think if I could just skip out all the travel, that'd be very nice.
When I need to be here, perfect. From one sofa to racetrack.
Imagine going to a race by flying with all your stuff. Well, it would be amazing.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? Country road, take me home.
Le million d'or et faire le million d'euros.
Mama just killed a man.
I set it piego, I set it piego. What's the name?
I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but
No, I'm not singing it. No.
The chocolate cake with the melted chocolate inside. Anyways, I'm following a diet, so I can't really do that anymore.
For sure, the best Wagyu beef ever. Also like a proper burger with some pizza around, margarita, some pasta with some Ford cheese. I think that's proper calories.
Pizza, hamburger, but not like the fast food, I like proper hamburger with fries, like homemade fries.
Sushi. In Japan, many people eat sushi.
I like fish and chips, my local.
Probably a good burger. I really, really like burgers.
If you want to impress someone, take them out to dinner. I'm not a chef.
Well, I'm a terrible cook, so would be something in the microwave.
I'm very good at pasta. I know it's basics, but I have a good training and I have good lessons from Italian in Trident.
Tomato pasta, because it looks very simple, but you can find some secrets that can make it so good. And one time I did it for my girlfriend and she fell in love with it. She said, I never tried a pasta so good, and I was impressed. First time I was impressed with myself cooking.
Gnocchi, but I don't make my own pasta. So I just buy it in a supermarket and then make the dish. So I'm not sure if that's a full cooking experience, but...
So I don't know how. I ate sushi last night. I know how good it is. So to know how to do some sushi, I think she will be happy.
You should ask your teammate. He told me.
Yes, I know. I think I will go to Japan with him and he will make me discover some good food.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is #1, but I've been watching Ted Lasso again.
Top Boy, British, yo fan, yeah.
100. It took me like a year to watch it.
Prison Break.
Borat. I actually just went through the whole Harry Potter movie series again.
Non-existent.
Black and white, that's enough for me. It's quite simple.
So I can be either sportive or classy.
Most of the time when I'm at home, I'm in a tracksuit. I wear tracksuits, so.
I'm still working on it. I definitely like streetwear is more. I don't know if that you could class that. That's more kind of what I'm going for.
I don't have any piercings. I don't have any tattoos. And I'd say I'm straight down the line. It's probably the way to do it.
Yeah, my wife always gave me the clothes.
I never go for any extreme looks. Yeah, I don't see myself being a Lewis Hamilton with fashion. Work hard and enjoy it. It's a long journey and it's been really fun, so enjoy it, but keep working hard.
Have fun, enjoy the journey.
Don't ever doubt when you face difficult moments.
Enjoy the process more.
To believe like more in your own thoughts and like not be deceived by anybody else.
Eat less, you're really fat, and actually instead of saying always believe in yourself, stuff like that, I would say in every mistake I did and just don't do this, so you will have a perfect career. Why not?
Don't listen too much to what people around you say. Sometimes you do, but not always.
Work hard and never give up. It's a quite standard thing to say, but there's a big meaning behind it.